Hello beautiful humans and welcome back to my channel. Now it has been a couple months since I posted my last video and I got rid of a lot of my other videos because I am moving my channel in a new direction, and that new direction is metaphysical, spiritual, kind of finding and collecting tools that I have found in my repertoire that have helped me so much. I want to share all of that information with you guys because oh boy, has it been quite a journey since that last video I posted. I mean, a lot of it has been dark night of the soul journey work, releasing, purging, bringing into upheaval things that no longer serve my highest purpose, energies, emotions, thought patterns. So many things that just need to go by. And I have found amazing tools that would have helped me so far on my journey, and I absolutely want to share them with you guys. And they've been coming from a particular place, these tools that I want to talk to you today about. Today I just want to talk to you about elementals. Ooh. And these tools have come out of twistedsage.com, and I will link their website below. I'm not going to be making any commissions off of these tools. If you guys click the link, I just want to spread this information out there. Brian and Brenda and the whole Twisted Sage studio team has done an amazing job creating such amazing, beautiful tools that have helped with soul work, with nature, with the restoration of our earth. I mean, they have done an amazing job. So props to you guys. I don't know if you're going to be watching this boring old little YouTube video, but I just hope this reaches as many people as it needs to, and I just want to present amazing and beautiful tools that Brian and Brenda and the whole Twisted Sage studio team has created. So let's get into it, you guys. So way back in 2011, back before these tools and any of this stuff came into my existence, before I was even activated yet or on my journey towards enlightenment and spiritual upliftment, Brenda and the Elders 3 channeled through 5 elements that I'm going to share with you today, and those being ether, beautiful little element, Chasel, the fire elemental, this guy right here, Hedika, Plymela, and Kaleem. So they channeled ether, Chasel, which is fire, Hedika, which is water, Plymela, which is wind, and Kaleem, which is air. Now, I absolutely love working with these both physically on the body for energetic purposes, and I like working with them in grids. I have a grid set up that I do for environmental clearing around my home, and I have noticed drastic improvement, like plants growing way better, the wind, the quality of air, so many clouds coming back here, like real beautiful fluffy white clouds, and just so much more wind, which I know is definitely Plymela, and it's a very playful wind. It's almost like kind of wants to make you get up and dance. And so many beautiful blessings that have come back into my house, like plants just grow absolutely more beautifully, and they're so much more hardier than before, because I would have to take care of my other seeds that I'm trying to grow right now, like cilantro, and I'm growing lavender, and these seeds have been doing absolutely beautiful. They've just been blossoming up in no time at all. And I'm going to share with you how I use these tools energetically on the body. So ether. Ether is very elusive, very mysterious in a way, because when I hold the physical representation of what ether feels like, it is everywhere and it is everything at the same time. So it almost feels like all of these elements combined, yet more. And I have worked with this for so many months, and I still have yet to figure it out. It's very powerful and omnipresent. However, it's elusive. You can't quite get a grasp for it. Even though you're feeling the energies of it, It's so mysterious in a way, and I will definitely have to work with this one more just to discover. There is so much information about ether out there, and I have done quite a bit of research, but even still, there's doing research and hearing someone else's opinion on something, and then there's feeling it for yourself, which are two quite very different things. So I'm taking what resonates and then discarding what does not at the time. But this guy is quite a mystery, and I plan to work with this guy more to figure it out. And the next one is Chasel, the fire one. So this fire elemental, when I hold it, it almost lights a fire within the core of my body. And it's not like a physical burn that you feel when you're holding this one. It's more of an energetic kind of like fiery burn that you feel. And what this elemental does is it'll burn away any thought forms, patterns, behaviors, anything that is not serving your highest purpose. It'll burn it away. And of course, it's your appreciation that also helps these elements just work even more strongly within your body, because if you're resistant to something, it's obviously not going to take as well effect. But if you're inviting this element in and you're wanting it to work, like, ooh, this guy, you can feel it. Even my mom, who doesn't feel a lot of energies, she felt a warmth whenever she held Chasel. Now the next one is Hedyka. So this one, I have 3. I keep one on my body at all times because it restructures the water within your body and just restructures water in general, but it also washes away those emotions and things that aren't serving you anymore. So the combination that I definitely like to do is Chasel first, along with Plymela, which I'll get into in a bit. So wind and fire, because this wind one will also transmute those negative energies. So those in combination will make the fire grow stronger to just burn everything and transmute everything that in your body that is not serving your highest good anymore. Get rid of it. Hedyka then will wash it all away and restore the water within your body back to its original state of being. And then the final 2 that I'll use is Kalim, the air elemental, to bring ease back into your body and into your life, and ether, because it is everywhere and everything. It's so mysterious, but I just love the energies that come from this guy. So yes, Hedyka, it'll wash away all of those impurities and things that are no longer helping you. And this one, I feel like it'll also help kind of more on the physical body as well as the spiritual, the emotional, and the etheric body. But I love the results that you get with this in the physical, just placing it under your water bottle or within your, like under your water. And it just tastes more soft and vibrant and crisp. So now moving on to Plymela. So what this Plymela is a wind elemental. What this little guy does is it transmutes all the garbage out of your body and out of the air too, because you can use these in the environment as well. They all work along together, and essentially it'll transmute all that garbage and turn it into something pure and fresh and crisp again, like air. It'll just restructure it, transmute it, and get down to what the problem is and just turn it into something beautiful, light. So what this does is it brings about light and crisp energies that keep moving. So if you have any blockages in the body, it'll help get rid of those energetically. Ooh, little fluffy. That's why I love this one. This is another one that I keep on my body at all times. And finally, the last one, Kalim. So what this one does is, you'd think it'd be very similar, wind and air. However, this one brings so much just ease into your life. If you think of air, it's just always flowing. It's always present. You don't ever worry like, oh, I don't have air. Like, it's just like the sun will always rise in the morning. Kalim is just so beautiful and present and there, and it's very subtle. It's not as in your face as, let's say, Plymela. And I absolutely love this guy. This is probably one of the ones I use last in combination with ether. And once I've been done with my meditation, once I've gotten rid of those things that I need to get rid of, I absolutely love this sky. So now let's get into the pricing. So let me look over here. And I believe with shipping, the Elemental set costs $64.65 just to ship it to your house. They're $57 and they're like 7 something for shipping. At least in my area, it might be different for your area, the shipping, because they're right now based out of Buffalo Gap, South Dakota. So if you live closer, then shipping might be a little less, or it might just be a flat rate shipping because I know they use USPS. So it is definitely, if you don't have a lot of money to buy a lot of their other more expensive tools, I would definitely recommend this Elemental set, because it has just done wonders, not only for my physical, emotional, and spiritual body, but for out here. And I plan on buying more sets of these Elementals for sure. And I just wanted to show you guys my crystal grid setup. So I'll be right back. Okie dokie guys, so I have to keep it quick, so I'm gonna rush through this a little bit showing you. Here is a golden fire tensor ring that I have, a copper bowl with a flower of life grid, and I'm gonna start first by placing Plymela, the wind elemental, right here. Then I'm gonna bring in this Black Sun Orgonite pyramid with 4 Herkimer quartz all around it. And now I'm gonna place my little clear quartz. These are just regular clear quartz that I have programmed and asked to help with the clearing of miscreations in the air and in the environment, essentially. So now that those are in place, I'm going to bring in some Lemurians. So I'm going to bring in a Lemurian for the north and a Lemurian crystal for the south. And these guys tend to balance each other out so they don't fall anywhere, because we don't want them going anywhere. Awesome possum. Now one for the west and one for the east. And then we just rebalance these guys. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to start with ether in the north to represent for earth, since it is everywhere and everything. Awesome. Now we're going to do Kalim for the east. Now we're going to do Chesel for the south, fire. And then we're going to do Hedika, water for the west. Next, I'm going to place this regeneration tensor field that I got from Twisted Sage as well. I'm going to place that right on top. Then next, I'm going to place this SWG that I got, this Orgonite SWG that I got from eBay. And I am also going to place this Golden Fire Tensor Field generator and then my Harmony Ring on top of this guy. So this is an over-the-top, super, super potent energetic clearing device that I use for the beautiful weather that we are having here. Like, let me show you some of these beautiful clouds. Now this is absolutely beautiful. Some of these clouds that we've been getting are absolutely gorgeous, and we've been having some of the best weather ever. So this is indeed the over the top. You don't have to go this extra, but you know me, always loving to push the envelope. And this is essentially the crystal grid that I will use in combination with all these other elementals and all these other tools, just for creating a beautiful, beautiful, balanced environment. I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye, you guys. Love you all.